So, I thought we can start by making a little cloud in a bottle. So, the water evaporates, and when it evaporates, what happens to it when it goes up in the sky? It condenses. Excellent. So we've got evaporation and condensation. So water likes being around the other water molecules because of something called surface tension. So water molecules like being together. But when they're tiny little droplets of water, they're not very good at finding other molecules of water. And the reason for that is water molecules are very, very small compared to the other kind of like gases in our atmosphere, like nitrogen and carbon dioxide and oxygen. So, when water goes up in the atmosphere, it needs something to help it condense. So it needs a thing or several things which are called condensation nuclei. So those could be particles of dust, those could be different kind of like gases or minerals or things that are kind of like floating into our atmosphere. So just to show you how water condenses. Good morning. So I've got a bit of water here, and what would happen if I squeeze the bottle? So, can anyone see anything happening? And
there must be pressure on the water because you're squeezing the bottle, so it's giving more pressure.
I am increasing the pressure, yes, but
I can't see a change.
perfect. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some condensation nuclei. So, I'm going to light a match. So, and the smoke from the match is kind of like giving those kind of like nuclei to water so it can condense around. So, can you see anything happening? If you so if you will, I can give me the squeezing. I'll create some more so to pass them around.
Pressure or something? I think so.
So what is happening in the bottle?
Condensation. You know what I mean?
This will need a second one. So what is happening when we're squeezing the bottle?
Pressure.
It's having a lot of pressure, yes. And what is happening inside the bottle when you're squeezing it? Does it become...
See the condensation and it's not the cloud need to clear it.
Yep. So when you're squeezing, you're increasing the pressure of the air inside, and does the air inside appear clearer or kind of like cloudier?
Cloudier, heavier pressure.
When you
high pressure is clouds and low pressure is no clouds in the atmosphere and in the bottle.
So when you're squeezing it, is that when it's cloudy?
Can't see from this top. It was. It's not as much now. This is bad.
It's when you release the pressure, when the pressure goes down, you see the cloud forming. So when you increase the pressure, what happens is really high pressure air does not contain a lot of water, so the water goes out back into liquid form. Whereas when the pressure goes lower, then you get kind of like a lot of water in suspension, and that is what's forming clouds, which now stick to the condensation nuclei from the smoke from the match.
High pressure air doesn't contain water.
It doesn't contain as much water. Yes, water comes out of high. That's how, like in the summer, when the barometric pressure is quite high, you don't tend to have as much clouds in the sky. You tend to have clearer sky, not as much fog, things like that. So, are we quite happy with condensation nuclei and condensation as a mechanism? Are there any questions or comments?